Yo guys, what is up? Kadio here, and welcome back to another tier list. I would say Tuesday, but our schedule's all messed up on YouTube right now, and we're trying to get it back together. I'm gonna have a video on my second channel where I talk about my New Year's resolutions and stuff like that. And I know it's kind of like corny and stuff with like New Year's resolutions, but I think it's a good thing to just give yourself some goals for the rest of the year. So I'm gonna be talking about that stuff on my other channel, and it's gonna be my first video. And yeah, I might talk about it a little bit in my weekly event, which I did skip this last weekly event because I didn't upload it. So I'm going to have the next one um, this Monday, I think. So today's tier list is going to be a game that I play so much of. I've played like 38 hours, I think, in the last 4 days. It's Super People. This is partially the reason that I haven't uploaded a lot recently. It just takes up so much time, and it's such a fun game. It's just like PUBG on crack with like all the characters, and that is exactly what we are going to be ranking. So let me pull that up. And yeah, so these are all the characters. I think there's 12. Yeah, 12 characters. I'm going to eliminate the D tier. Garbage. Let's give these names, dude. God tier. I always like a God tier. A would be like still insane. We'll just go B will be good. C will be meh. And garbage will be the bottom. Alright. Let's start with Driver. Driver is pretty good. Depending on what his gun is. Because they all switch, I can't really judge on the gun all that much. However, Driver's okay because he has his red perks. His one does like Smart Bullet, which like directs towards the person. Plus, that gives you plus more damage and stuff. He's pretty good overall. He spawns in a car, but I wouldn't say he's like amazing. I see a lot of the best players use him. I mean, if you're like trying to drive away and drive into people 24/7, then yeah, he's probably like really good, but personally, I don't like him. I tend to switch off of him once I get him, unless he has like an M4 on him or something. But yeah, I would probably put him in. I don't know if I want to put him insane or good. Um, I personally would put him in good, but I know every top pro uses him like a lot, so I'll put him insane. He's definitely not god tier though. I'll tell you that. Moving on to Firearms Expert, which is this dude right here. Um, he's pretty good. Like he's pretty average overall. I mean, he does some good stuff. Like he has obviously his weapon damage increased like all the other people, but he does it for two different weapons, I think. Yeah, he'll give like two different weapons damage up, like most likely a sniper rifle or just whatever your main gun is. So that's good. And then he also has fast reloading. His alt is the force field, which makes people go slow, and you're kind of fast. I personally don't like the alt. I mean, I'll die to it a couple times, but it's really not that good whenever I use it. You really have to be fast with it, and you can get into a bad spot. I wouldn't say he's bad at all. He also has minus 90% headshot damage, which is actually nuts. For like the first shot, so someone's sniping and you get hit in the head. That most likely like brings up his character a lot. Um, he has increased speed for reloading and stuff like that. He's overall like really good. I think he's definitely a top of good category type of guy. Next we have Gas Soldier. Gas Soldier, he's again okay. It depends. Like with all these characters, it really depends on what gun you get. Um, Gas Soldier, if you're like, he has like buffs for like Molotovs and stuff like that, and a lot of his buffs are like kind of useless to you. Let me see what else he has. He's really not that good. He has like a lot of useless stuff, but he's definitely not garbage. I'll tell you that. Like his alt is like really good. Um, yeah, it's like he does a lot of weird stuff. Like some of it's useful, some of it's not. You really have to use utility with him. I would put him probably like bottom of good. I wouldn't put him meh. Meh's like, I don't know if I'd put anyone meh or garbage, but we'll see. The next guy is Gatlin Gunner. Gatlin Gunner is insane. I think he's really good. I would say he's not like the best or anything, but he has like so many abilities that like help him. Like he has extended AR mag, so if you get like an M4 or an M16 or any AR with this guy, you can just like shoot so many bullets. It's actually insane. Like you just load clips into people. Like I'll run a Scar with him because that'll be his like main gun in like an M4, and I'll just have 80 bullets per mag. So he's kind of broken in that sense. He also has the shots like Sniper where they like aim at you if you miss a little bit. His Gatlin gun's pretty good, and he can slide and roll, and his roll actually like gives you a buff. He's definitely the top of insane. I would not put him god tier, but I definitely say he's the top of insane. Like he's really good. I'm actually really happy I'm doing this video because I always want to like just put down in my head like which characters are actually that good. So Marine is next. The Marine, the alt, it's like a smoke bomb. It's kind of useless. I mean, both opponents can see each other in the smoke. It kind of does like help if you're trying to like run across a field, but it's really not that good at all. Like it can help you get away, but his thing, he obviously has his gun upgrade. He has a stupid C4 upgrade, which is kind of bad. He has a silencer upgrade, which is nice. So if you have like a silencer on your gun, he'll be able to do more damage, as well as he has another thing as green category, which allows you to shoot up a hill and it gives more damage boost. So like if you have like his preferred gun, like he generally has like a Scar, I'd say, or like an AK. If you have that gun and you can use the gun good, like the Scar and the AK are really not that good in this game. I mean, they're good. They can be good, but like from range, they're kind of bad for like an AR. But beyond those few things that increase your damage, like if you don't have a silencer on him, he's probably the worst character in the game, I would think. He gets a bunch of buffs in water, but it's like so useless. Yeah, he's like pretty bad. I would put him garbage. I would put him as maybe the only garbage character. Now I have to find Nuclear. Okay. Nuclear is really good. I think she might be a god tier. Let me see. So she has her gun increase. She has a hip fire damage plus accuracy increase buff. I didn't even realize her damage was increased whenever she hip fires, but that's nuts. Her RPG can be nuts. Like if someone's in a window, you can just shoot in their window and like kill them. It could do a lot of damage. And the cooldown for that is not too bad. You get more damage for like being around trees and stuff. Like a lot of this stuff, like kind of with the Marine too, like if you're in the perfect situation, like you can do a lot better, I should say. She has a recovery, like a heal if you eat energy bars, and I know I'm always out of health, or especially my teammate Danny, if you're watching this. He's always out of heals, so like that's probably pretty good for him if he even remembers to do that. Let's see. She also has a buff where she takes less damage from energy bar. I didn't even know that. She has an upgraded firewall with a Molotov. Again, like if you can use Molotovs and stuff like her and the fire guy, and like smokes with the fire guy, you're gonna be a lot better off. I personally haven't done it. She has echolocation, which marks where people are on the map, and she's just like overall really good. And the best part about her is and she also has increased movement speed without like when you're not carrying stuff. I didn't even realize a lot of these. Like I just haven't taken the time to read every single character's stuff completely. But I don't know if she's god tier, but her nuke might make her god tier because if you're in a building and someone nukes you and they hit you one time, you're dead. I'm gonna put her god tier for now. She's probably bottom of god tier if anywhere, but we're gonna have to see. Who is this guy? Why can't I even think of his name? Seeker. All right, Seeker is interesting. Seeker is interesting. Seeker again, like everyone, depends on who you get. Off drop Seeker's kind of good. Now the thing I like about Seeker and sniper, which I'll get into later, is they have like heartbeat sensors, and they are able to detect where people are, and it's really good, especially with sniper. But he's okay. Like he has like leaning increases. I don't find myself leaning too much, but if I really did, I'm sure I could do better with him. He also has the same thing that Nuclear has with the damage increases around like rocky terrain and stuff. A lot of these characters, you need to use your throwables, otherwise, a lot of their stuff is like kind of useless. And his alt is a quick slide, which is not. I don't know if it's as. It might be better than the other guy, the Strike Force guy, but I don't know. Overall, I'm gonna put Seeker at meh because after his like initial location finder, he's kind of nothing's insane. Like he has a heartbeat sensor, and that's pretty much it. Not really much damage buffs. Um, Apparently, if you're close to storm, he's good for storm fighting. I'd say he's pretty meh. Up next, we have Shotgun Master. I am so bad with shotguns in this game; it's actually not even funny. Um, I embarrass myself every time I'm with a shotgun, and I get destroyed. However, he has plus increased ARM like damage, and if you are good with a shotgun, he's pretty solid. His alt, it just like naturally activates, and yeah, I don't know, it just becomes like stronger shotgun shots. He has a super jump ability, which is kind of nuts. I've gotten landed on it, and he has like knockback with his shotgun, which could throw you off. I personally don't like him. However, he's like pretty good. The more I look at him, like he resists AR damage for his one category. He has knockback, increased landing accuracy while jumping. Like he's pretty nuts. Um, yeah. He's definitely not insane, but I'd probably put him good. Probably even above Fire Guy, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's the best spot. And now we're up to Sniper. Sniper is the hands down. Let's see if I can find him in here. I'm trying to look so I can see all their attacks and stuff. Sniper's the best character in the game. If you have a sniper, snipers are broken or they're not broken, but they're really good. And I'm really accurate with them, which is nice. I just want to quickly run down all of his stuff. He has like this. He has aim down sights, damage while aim down sights. Is that seriously? Oh yeah, he gets like if you aim in, you do more damage. So I always aim in with a sniper, so that's pretty nice. He has boosted sniper rifle damage, boosted AR damage. He has a ghillie suit that gives him health and like makes him hidden. He has an airstrike that like can kill people behind rocks and stuff. He upgrades flashbangs and the booby traps, which if you guys can use these, it's actually pretty nuts. If you can use them right. He has dead silence on, like with his one category. He has movement speed when crouching. So you can crouch and have that footstep thing, and you are dead silent. Like no one can hear you. And he has the heartbeat sensor. Plus his ult is just like a natural thing on snipers, where it gives you plus 50% damage for every shot every 10 seconds. He is by far the best character in the game. I use him every chance I can. I don't like spending 500, but if I spend 500, most of the time I'll pick a sniper class because he is so good. He is so good. Next we have Strike Force. Where's Strike Force? Strike Force. I think he's at the bottom actually. All right, Strike Force is the SMG guy. He's really good as well. I like him a lot. He has like a dash where you can like jump on people's heads. If he gets shot, he deploys like a riot shield. If he gets shot from like way far away, he takes less damage. What else? When you're running, your damage and defense is increased. So if you're just running gun SMG, it's just so free. He has increased airwalk, movement speed increased, more movement speed increase when shoulder aiming. And then his ult's just like super speed. So if you have his alt pop, bro, you're just going to be murdering people. Plus his like buffs, he has lacerating rounds that do extra damage. which make people bleed. He has increased accuracy with that. Increased SMG fire rate, magazine. He's so good. I would probably put him God tier behind nuclear or in front. I was thinking insane for him. He's very similar to a Gatlin Gunner, but he's, now that I read it, he's like just really good. I like using him. Like, these three are the three I pretty much use almost every game. Like, if I'm stuck with this guy, I don't play Seeker all that much, but sometimes I will if I'm playing quads. But like, he's just really good. All right, next we have Swat. Swat, I'm not too familiar with Swat other than his alt. I know his alt pretty well because I use it, but I don't really use Swat all that much. Again, it depends on his gun. If you have a good gun with him, obviously it'll do better. If you break through doors and windows to deploys a smoke screen that inflicts 40 damage. I did not know that. That's insane. That seems weird. So if you break through windows with them, it's pretty nuts. If you're taking cover, do more damage. You take less damage from shotguns. That's actually nuts. That could be big. Reduce noise when breaking through a window. I didn't know that. He's like parkour, dude. You do more damage when you're hit. Better accuracy while hip firing. A little better movement speed. I would say he's overall really like just a good character. I wouldn't say he's insane. His alt can be insane. His alt can be really good. I don't know what I want to do here. I'd probably just put him second on good. But his alt, if you alt someone, their screen goes black and you can like see them. They're like highlighted. His alt makes him really good. Honestly, I think his alt makes him the top of good. All right, and then last we have Teleporter. Teleporter is a very good character. I don't know if he's God tier or I don't know if he's insane. He's one of the two. If you get Teleporter with a good gun, obviously, like everyone, that's good. He has reduced recoil and plus 10% damage, and it keeps increasing once he's like in single fire mode. I never use that. Tomahawks, I never use. He has decreased headshot damage a little bit. Increased movement speed while crouching. HP is increased. He has quick revive, which is really good. However, most of the time your teammate gets downed and like killed completely. So it's whatever. With damage received when aiming at 2x. I don't even know what that means. He takes less damage, I guess, or something. 3% movement speed. I didn't know he got 30% speed for health recovery consumables. Well, his abilities are not the best, but if you do get the right gun with him, he is amazing. The headshot damage reduction is really good with him. However, the best part about him, by far, is his teleport. Teleporting in this game is so good and busted. You can get high ground on a roof. You can get positioning. You can go right behind somebody and flank for your team if you guys are fighting someone from front. He's just so good, and because of that, I'd probably put him right above Gatlin Gunner. He's right under God tier, I'd say. And I'd say that's my tier list. I would love to do a tier list on the guns. I think the guns are really fun to use in this game. In fact, me making this tier list is making me want to play, so I'm probably going to do that after I make this video and stuff. But, yeah, that's my tier list. Sniper is by far the best. I'd probably say my God tier is pretty solidified. My Insane tier is pretty solidified. Good. Every character in this game is usable. I will say that. They all have their upside. They all have their downside. Unless you're Sniper. Sniper literally doesn't have a downside. And yeah, they're all usable, which is awesome. And this game has been super fun to play. It's made by the creators of PUBG, and you guys should really check it out. But happy just to be making another tier list for you guys. This is one that I enjoy a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. So peace out.
Smoking gas, living fast, wearing velvet. Can you take a 4 or 5 to the pelvis? Plenty money going around, I'm not selfish. And the ladies love me, Elvis.